Hey guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Wednesday, the 27th of June 2018. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I'm still using the Spellcaster's Tarot just because I really like using it at the moment. So let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of today. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Wands. These cards are so beautiful. The Knight of Wands, he's riding a giant eagle and he's in full armor. Wow. So the Knight of Wands is someone who pursues his life purpose, his passion. And whether that's very far away or whether it's difficult to achieve or whether the impossible seemingly has to be achieved before he can find and complete that mission and get to his end goal and fight several battles to get to where he wants to go, he's still not giving up. He's got on his giant eagle, he's in full plated armor, he's ready for a fight, he's ready for other people clashing with him, he's ready to stand up for what he believes in, and he believes that his way will lead to freedom. And that his way is going to allow him to live a life that's full of joy and passion and fire and beauty and him on top. The Knight of Wands becomes the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is someone who's obviously powerful and in charge, but he lives his life purpose in a more quietly focused way. The Knight is still grappling with the element of fire, so he goes to extremes, so it's like if you're attacking a village of four elderly people, wearing this suit of armor would be a little bit overkill, and it's not just a regular he's not just flying in a regular way, he has to have a massive eagle, so he overcompensates. He doesn't know when enough is enough and when it's time to shut your mouth, for instance. So like if you're having an argument or a conflict with someone, it's important to know when, you've said your piece. And then it's important to know where that line is, where you continue on and you go into personal things. Like when you argue with someone and you end up arguing about something totally different than you began with. So the Knight of Wands embodies all of those things. It's anger and it's creativity and it's focusing on getting somewhere in life and its freedom and its life purpose and its passion. And that's messy. Getting to find your passion and your purpose, the path to that is full of ups and downs and dead ends and wrong turns and hurt feelings and missed opportunities. That's just the way that life is. So that's there with you. If you are someone who is focused and you're lucky enough to know what you're doing, the Knight of Wands is going to give you a much needed boost in the arm, so that you can really come alive and feel like you're doing the right thing. Five of Cups is this is an interesting depiction. What I love about using different tarot decks is that you always get a different take on each card. Usually in the tarot, the Five of Cups is a person who's grieving. There are two cups standing behind him, which he's not aware of, and there are three cups in front of him, which have spilled, and which he's mourning, which he's grieving. In this case, we've got the sorcerer not only being aware of the two cups that he's still got, so having the right kind of perspective on things, because that's what this is. The card is usually about, are you going to mourn the things that you've lost, the things that you aren't? So I wanted to be a model and I'm not a model, and am I going to mourn that for the rest of my life? Or am I going to focus on the things that I have been given, and am I going to do something with those things? So that's what the card usually means. Because this is the Spellcaster's Tarot, he's not only aware of the things that he should be grateful for, that he ought to be humbled by, and to really say, I have nothing to grieve. I'm blessed. I have been given what I need by the universe. But this sorcerer, instead, he's taking these two empty cups and he's performing some magic to kind of raise these cups back up and to get them standing upright again, and for the spilled wine to return into the cups. So it's through doing and using the talents that you never thought you had, or the talents that you were never interested in, that you can really get to what you ultimately want. But you've got to use what the universe, or the creator of the universe, has given you. And you have got enough right now, what it takes to get started on living your life purpose and to achieve the end goal. It's the same as this card, really. This is someone who wants certain things in life to feel good about, to feel fulfilled. So he wants a romantic relationship, he wants to be in love, he wants to nurture other people, he wants to have a family unit, he wants to be creative, he wants to be in touch with his own feelings, he wants to live a life that's rich and authentic and full. So does the Knight of Wands in a different way. The Knight of Wands wants to live a life where he's working at something that really allows him to be passionate and to feel like he's making a difference on planet Earth. So these are all different aspects of life. You know, we all have these different boxes. We have our personal life, and then we have our work. We have our romantic life. We have our friendships, the communities we're part of. We're multi-dimensional and multifaceted beings. There's not just one thing that just, you flip a switch and we're happy. There are different areas we all need to kind of try and keep in balance to sustain a place of being content or just happy with where you are. Finally, we've got the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is one step down from the Knight of Wands. So the Page of Wands, once he graduates what he's supposed to be doing, he becomes the Knight of Wands. So this is a loop. So we've got this energy looping around today. So the Page of Wands is someone who's just learning about what he's supposed to do. And the birds are tweeting in his ear. And the birds are a symbol of freedom. So bird 1 is freedom, and that's whispering in his ear. You can become a orthopedic specialist to be free in your life, because that will pay you a good wage, and you're able to have a lovely home, and you'll be able to travel the world. The passion bird is going to be whispering in his ears, yes, the orthopedic specialist may be great, but it's not aligned with who you truly are, and you're not going to have fun doing that. So maybe do something where you're innovating something in medicine, for instance. And then the bird of wisdom and intuition and spirituality says the universe wants you to heal other people. That is your life purpose. So figure out a way of doing it so that you're free and that you're having fun and that you're learning to have a profession that ticks all those boxes. And that's not easy to achieve. Fun and freedom and good pay and healing other people. I mean, that's quite specific, and that's really, really getting to the top of your game. So that is being done today. You're really listening to your emotions and really reclaiming your feelings and your lost hopes and dreams. You're not accepting the fact that you're going to grieve lost dreams today. You're going to use your magical abilities to raise these cups back up, to reclaim what was lost, to listen to what you're really supposed to be doing. The universe is whispering in your ear. And then you get on your eagle and you go fly. And you're ready to have conflict, and you're ready to get new things started. You're ready to go on a new trip, or you're ready to start a new business. You're ready to start a new relationship. You're ready to start a new charity project or a community fund, or anything that you dream of, anything that you're excited and passionate about. You'll know it today via your feelings and your hopes and dreams. You look at the bigger picture, you reclaim some of that, like I said, and then you try something new, which is aligned with who you really are and which is going to really give you a feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment once you've completed it. Court cards are all ones. So we've got 1, and 1 is 2, and 5 is 7. So 7 in numerology is mind and creativity. So listen to your feelings, reclaim your power, then by kind of being complete in terms of how you feel and having a sense of hope and enthusiasm and a focus towards the future, then all of this fire appears because of that. And be creative about how you want to move ahead and really think through these issues on your own. No one's going to tell you what job is going to be exactly the right fit. You know, like a vocational counselor can tell you this is something that might be up your alley, but only you're going to know, wow, I'm in my dream job. Only you will know that when you have that experience and when you have that feeling. And today, if you listen and if you feel and if you're brave enough to go out there and face the opposition, which isn't going to be as bad as he's making out because he blows everything out of proportion, good old Knight of Wands there, then you're going to really have a great day. This is a day to start new projects that are based on your feelings and that are based on your guidance, your higher self guidance, your true authentic feelings. So you can get, the sky's the limit. Be creative with that and really, you know, if the job doesn't exist, then invent it. That amazing job that you want to do. You'll be surprised what people do with their lives. I love reading biographies and the things people come up with. It's mind-boggling. So, you know, I tell people to be creative, but sometimes I'm like, don't tell people to be creative, because some of the things I read about that people get up to, just like, would have never occurred to me in my wildest fantasies. So I don't think there's, the problem we've got as human beings is a lack of imagination. I think the problem is channeling that information into something positive and using it for good rather than for destruction. So that's another element, but I don't feel that's a big question for you. I think it's much more about appreciating beauty and being humble and doing something positive than wanting to destroy. I really don't think you're in danger of being angry today at all. Even though we have all this fire, I really think that you're super focused on what will make you happy in life and you appreciate and you're grateful for the opportunity. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And in my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology and numerology. The astrology chart gives me an overview of who you are on a soul level. So it shows me where you've been in past lifetimes, what your life purpose is in this lifetime, what your talents are when it comes to work, what's destined for you when it comes to money, love, health, travel, and spirituality and spiritual progress, and also what's coming up in future in all those areas of your life. And if you have specific questions that you'd like me to answer, I can do that too. When's the best time to move? When's the best time to build the house? When's the best time to start a new business? All of those things. I can answer those questions, so just get in touch via the website if you're interested in that. Please do remember to subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.